These dark days call for crimson nights, so when the sun sets, the crimson moon rises.
Ugh. Crimson Knights. I'm frustrated. Right before the stream, Stream Deck was like, oh, I need an update. I was like, okay, whatever. I do the update. And like, nothing works. It deleted the main plugins that I use. And they're just gone. So I updated. And everything is just gone. I'm trying to look at the list of things. It just seems like it deleted the main plugins that I use. Just unbelievable, dude. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna have to mess with this later and figure out what the heck happened. I'll have to mess with this later. So frustrating, though. Like, what kind of update is that? I should never do that. Like, you should never update right before you're going live. That was a... You know what? It's my fault. You should never update right before you go live. You should never change anything right before you're going live. So that's on me. I'm an idiot for thinking that the update would make it run better and not just delete everything that I had. That's on me. My bad. So I'll have to mess with that later, but we'll do our best to make the stream work tonight. If you guys notice anything that's missing, like an audio's not in or something's not showing or whatever, just let me know. I'm gonna try to do everything manually instead of having my nice convenient buttons that I've had for years until right now. I'm glad you're here though, Dogpool says, but is it as frustrating as me? Surprisingly, more. Surprisingly more frustrating than you. I know it's hard to believe, but I think it's true. Anyways, Crimson Knights, this can't get me down. I'm excited to be here tonight. Last night was super fun, man. We're playing Dune Awakening, and we got an ornithopter. It was a grind to get it. It was tough to get it. You know, we died several times trying to get the materials we needed in order to make the ornithopter. And then once we made the ornithopter, your boy accidentally flew into the middle of nowhere, died outside of the ornithopter, so that I had to go on an emergency mission to recover it. But we got it back, we've got it, and I feel so accomplished right now that we made it to ornithopter level. So, had just a ton of fun last night, and part of what's fun with the game is, like, you know, there are moments like that where the stakes are kind of high, you know? You go through all that to make an ornithopter, and then one mistake, one loss, and you could really be set back. So you feel it. The stakes are real. And, like, you know, when you're running from the worm, if that worm eats you, you lose everything. You lose everything and just get set back completely. So, like, that's part of what's cool. Like, just the vibes of that game, the ambiance of it. They did a good job, and there's a lot of fun pieces of it. The grind, the base building, you know, kind of some of the quests and whatnot. The combat's fun, and then there's just the feeling of, like, progressing but trying to survive. Like, you really feel like you're kind of just trying to survive in the world and not make a huge mistake and get set back. So I'm having a lot of fun. If you don't like Dune, you know, if the vibes of Dune, you're not into that, then you probably, you know, you might not like the game as much. I don't know. But I think they did a great job with it. Dogpool said, you playing it makes me want to get it because I love survival games. I mean, if you love survival games, you might really enjoy this game. I don't know. I mean, again, I'm having a ton of fun. But we're also having a lot of fun in Expedition 33, which is what we're going to be playing tonight. We're into Act 2. And we're just kind of roaming around, doing a little bit of the main missions, just doing a lot of exploration and having a good time with that. Loving the vibes of Expedition 33. Honestly, what's interesting to me is that we're having so much fun with both of these games, and neither of these games was, like, on my 100% list. Like, they were both on my kind of watch list, like, we'll see, like, could be cool, but looks gimmicky, you know. Expedition 33 could be cool, but looks pretty buggy. Dune Awakening. End up playing both of them, loving both of them. So I'm so glad that we're into these two games. They're both kind of a bit of a surprise to me personally. I was not expecting to sink this kind of time into either of these games. They just weren't quite that high on my list, but man, they're great. Expedition 33 is on the Xbox PC Game Pass, so if you've got that, you don't even have to pay for it. And Dune Awakening, it's $50, so it's not even like, you know, the full $70 that people pay for AAA games these days. It's, you know, it's $50. It's for that level of game with that kind of depth. I mean, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. You don't have to pay for live service or anything like that. Dogpool said, well, Dune is understandable because most movies, book IPs don't pan out well. Yeah, I mean, the thing... At first, when I heard about Dune Awakening, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm definitely getting that. Then I saw clips when it was in development of, like, people getting eaten by the sandworm, and it was just like... It was a joke. It looks so glitchy and dumb. People were clipping through the bottom of the map. Like, just the early clips that I was seeing of the gameplay, some of those early streams, it just did not look good. And I was worried. I was like, oh no. I'm not getting this if they're gonna release it like that. But they legitimately, like, seem to have cleaned things up, and I haven't really had any issues, you know? Sometimes it's like, oh, you know, the controls for the vehicles or the combat is a little bit, you know, not as smooth as it could be or something like that. But nothing that's been buggy or game breaking or even like pulled me out of the game. So I'm enjoying it a lot, man. We're having fun. All right, so I'm gonna plug it in my controller. Let's see. All right. I think we'll be good here. Again, Crimson Knights, let me know if you notice any issues with the stream. Doing the best I can to run this manually. By the way, over on YouTube, Wada Sprite and Maddie, welcome, welcome. How are you both doing? Thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Again, apologies for the technical difficulties. I'm blaming Stream Deck this time. I'm blaming El Gato on that. Alright, so we're 16 hours into this game. You know, we're putting good time in. From what I've seen, you can fully beat this... Well, not fully, but you can beat the game in, like, between 20 and 30 hours. You're not getting game sound? You should be. Okay, you do hear it. Okay, okay. The curator. All right, so let's look at our weapons here. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst could upgrade this by a level, but we've only got one of those. So we got to be a little bit selective with how we spend that. I mean, dual Liso looks cool. Base attack applies 2 burn, so critical hits apply burn. Start in Virtuose stance. Every burn applied is doubled. So it would take a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst to upgrade that. Which I don't feel like I want to spend right now, you know? I don't know. Let's upgrade the Ramison, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel... I guess I don't feel very passionate about upgrading any of these. TBH, I don't feel passionate about it. Expedition resources, can we upgrade any of these? No. Color of Lumina. We have 91 that we can apply. Oh. Oops. I guess we just automatically added points just by pressing X, just like that. Oopsies. Well, let's just have everyone go up to like 30. $35. 40. 45. All right, let's stop there. It leaves us with a little bit of buffer in case we want to use it for something else. All right, so we've gotten up to 45 Lumina, which means that now we can add a bunch of other potential things. So attack lifesteal, recover 15% health on base attack. I mean, that's pretty darn nice to be able to have that. 25% increased counterattack damage. Let's do that as well. %50 increased damage on the first hit once per battle. Critical burn. Recover 50% health on killing an enemy. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I mean, that's huge. All right, so let's do attack lifesteal. Let's do sweet kill. Do the same thing over here. I mean, these are pretty useful. David, how's it going? You said you like Luna's face here? Critical moment. 50% increase critical chance if health is below 30%. I think let's go SOS Shell. Alright, and then let's see what we can get on her. Attack lifesteal. Sweet kill is nice. We'll do augmented counter. All right, I think that's good. I mean, we added a lot more abilities to each of them. How am I liking this game? Dude, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I've keep telling everybody how much I'm loving it. I love the visuals. I love the ambiance, the soundtrack. I love the story. The combat's fun. You know, the world's interesting. So we're just having a ton of fun. Check up on the others. Mael quietly approaches Luna. wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustav.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't mean...
Like, why are you only wearing a bathing suit on this critical mission? Maybe some armor would be good.
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone.
She's basically got tears tattooed down her face.
I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
We continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use Chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for Chroma too. Try it.
Game's skipping a little bit on us.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
I think that's true.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Mael and Luna spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Take our word for it. Dogpull said, the little interactions make you think so much. I know, I'm kind of like, are they actually with you? Is it like the Force or something? Like what's going on here? What's Chroma? What actually is Chroma? Write in the journal of Gustav's apprentices. It's kind of bold to write in another man's journal. Mael finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice, how he laid the trail. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mael heads back. Like, is it just going to be the same thing if I press this? Or is it going to do a special interaction with someone else?
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I
It
remember
always goes sad, doesn't it?
the night we first met. At the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow.
Too late.
We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
Oh, okay, it's not too late, according to her.
I could use some wine, though.
Now we're talking.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Dogpool said, "Woman not making sandwich equals woke game." All right, I did already individually talk to them, so I think we're good to go now.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. If buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just we're
Drowning in our own sadness.
Actually laughing. I don't
Why
get
did
that.
you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but
They just wanted to break the tension there, but didn't feel natural to me.
better than in there at the time.
it's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Dude, I was just thinking the same thing, Dogpool. I could listen to that over and over again. That little soundtrack. Relationship level increase to level 1! Alright, so where the heck did we just come through? We just came through the forgotten battlefield, and now we're here. We can go up to Monaco's station if we want. We can go up there, guys. If you want to go up there, we can.
How far to Monoko Station?
Monoko.
STA.
It's like
Should be quick.
Sunoco, except it's Monoko. Got gas.
Interesting.
All right, that's Illumina Point. We spent a bunch of them finally. Should I have spent my points differently, or did it matter? Am I fine? Am I good? Another point. That's my secret, dog pool. I always have gas. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. There we go. Spend them how you want. There's always ways to get more. I just like did an even split, basically. Wow, that hurt. What? I blocked that, dude.
Here we go.
He dead. He's dead. He's dead too, baby. Dogpull said, most people do. I spent them only on the people I was using. I figure it's nice to have my backup character leveled up as well, or like kind of so that if my 3 characters die, she has a legitimate shot at coming in and winning the battle when the first 3, the front 3 have died. Cruelarum, level 8. We continue. So I guess that was my thinking, is like, let's just upgrade everybody, and that way my backup character is like a legitimate backup. But yeah, I don't want to play too uptight. I don't want to play too stingy with my resources. Let's just use them. Play them while we got them. Alright, so what is this? The Stone Quarry.
That's unusual.
What happened here?
I don't know. I just got here, just like you. Actually, no, they don't know that. Expedition 48. What's going on here, my boy? I didn't want to kill my friends, says the troubadour. That's what they always say. I just wanted to play with them. Even when I managed to play a note right, I messed up right after. Can you believe it? I'm expected to use my instrument to kill, and I'm angry. I cannot play. I will never play again. I beg you, please, mistress, I seek your help. I'm not a mistress. Yo, Citrian, how's it going? It's customary, this isn't Final Fantasy 14. Well, neither is going to Michigan without me. Okay? And then to Yosemite without me. That's not Final Fantasy 14 either. Okay. A Nevron who does not wish to kill? Teach me. Teach me how not to kill. Teach me how to play. I'm afraid none of us are familiar with your instrument. No. Mistress, this cannot continue. I know, Citrian. Oh, man. I'm still so sad, dude. What a sad story. Well, take plenty of pictures. And you'll have to tell me all about it when you get back. I'll be here. While the Crimson wife is out of the country, I'll be here. Well, perhaps we could help you practice? Truly? Yes, help me learn how to not kill. Don't get hit when I play some wrong notes, but please do get hit when I play the right notes. Surely that should be easy for you. No, this does not sound easy, but okay. I don't know what this means. What do you mean?
Just try it. Bring it on.
What? What am I even doing?
Oh well.
I guess get hit by the
Oh well.
get hit by the green ones, not by the red ones. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We figured it out.
Just try it. Not impressed. Just try it. Oh well. Oh well.
I fail. You got to be perfect? Okay,
Not
you have to
impressed.
actually be perfect.
Oh well. Just try it. Just try it.
Dang it, man.
Bring
I
it
keep
on.
getting hit by one.
Just try it. Oh well. Bring it on.
No!
Not impressed. Just try it.
All right, I did it. All right, Citrian, have a good one, man.
Bring it on.
Enjoy yourself. Oh, dang it.
Just try it. Bring it on. Not impressed. Just try it. Just try it.
I got hit by one.
Bring it on. Not impressed. Not impressed. Bring it on. Just try it. Just try it.
I think we did it. We completed all the trials. It worked. Very nice. Wait! Have this to prove my gratitude. Healing parry. Recover 3% heal on a parry. Nice.
Vanson, 48th. He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas, not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty. I, Vanson Constantine, have assumed command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
As lieutenant. Alright, so Expedition 44 did not go great. Oh yeah, 48. Sorry, what did I say? I said 44. I'm at 48. Good call, Dogpool. All right, so we did that. We're done in there now. Let's kill this guy. He's just walking around on the beach.
Grace.
Radiance.
I did not parry a single one of that guy's attacks. That was so dumb. All right, weapon upgrade. Chadian from 7 to 8. All right, so let's look at the map here. I don't think I've ever been over to whatever this is. This looks interesting. Cross tete. Oh, okay. Okay. Game over. What the heck? All right. Well, that sure didn't go well, did it? Oh, this is a battle? I thought they would be friends with me.
Careful, Verso.
Finesse and grace.
Hurts.
I'm pressed.
Press the wrong button, daggone it. Okay, Versa's dead. Great. Okay, she's dead too. Great, 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 great.
Sorry, I'm
Oh my gosh! What? I'm not dodging anything, dude! This is not going well.
Let's finish this.
Alright. Ramazan, Light Rim, and Potter Rim all upgraded to level 11. But man, that was freaking rough, dude. Let's do a couple things. First, let's heal our party. Second, let's see. She's got the Potter Rim and also the Lighter Rim. All right, so what's this? Fire skills cost 1 less. Healing skills generate 1 additional light stain. Consuming light stain applies slow to random enemy. This is 508. Let's do Lighter Rim again. Glad I didn't upgrade Ramazan. That ended up getting upgraded to level 11. Again, she's my backup, but whatevers. Whatevers.
Great.
Another Lumina point. Boat Graveyard.
Useful.
Alicia's Birthday Party. A music record that can be played. All right. Sabi! Yay! How's it going, Sabi? How are you, man? Dude, I miss seeing you as much. I really do. How are you doing, Sabi? Now hold on though, Sabi. How you gonna be gone for like weeks and then the first thing you say is that I DC from chat? Do you see kind of the irony there though? Like, it's fine, but like, do you see the irony though? A little bit? A little bit maybe? Says, miss you a lot, Crimson. How you been? Doing great. Happy to be here. Fully recovered and enjoying. Glad to hear that, Sabi. Glad to hear that you are fully recovered and doing well. That's great, man.
Nice.
Oh gosh, look at this guy. This guy's probably gonna one-shot me, right? Surely this guy's gonna one-shot me. Okay. Frost Evich. Okay, yep, we're all dead. Alright, we'll back off of him as well. Come back to that one. Said, this is Expedition 33, the greatest game ever. Alright, yeah, so that didn't go well. Alright, let's find something we can do. I'm trying to explore, but it seems like more often than not, I am just getting absolutely punished for exploring. They're like, oh, you wanted to wander over there where we didn't tell you explicitly to go? Well, die. Just die, die, die. Never venture out again.
Noco Station is to the north, not far from here.
Don't go anywhere unless we tell you specifically to go there, or you will die. We will kill you. We will murder and crush you. That's their exact words. Plunging Bob for Sayel. French Bob for Sayel. Okay. Two very important hairstyles for us to obtain. Ta-ta, says Pecha.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crimson has officially disconnected from the chat.
Alright, so let's see. French Bob. Or Plunging Bob. Let's go Plunging. Sabi now switched over to Twitch. Sounds good. Dogpull said, well, the ball guy, you can kill him without hitting him. Well, all that happened was he bounced on me. Killed me. Painting workshop says danger. All right, so I'm not even going in there. If it says danger, like I'm not even bothering. We gotta level up. We gotta level up.
Sub-night game redeemed.
Sub-night game redeemed. All right, Sabi, so what's it gonna be? You have to think about it. All right. Fair enough.
Let the ink flow.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
A storm is coming.
He's dead. Dead gestrels. Random white snowy area there. So said Crimson, can we talk at the end of stream in a voice chat? I want to share about information and lore about this game and the developers of this game. Potentially, Sabi, as long as it's, like, not, any spoilers or anything. some gestrels in the snow or whatever this. I think it's snow. David said, what are you thinking of playing after this? Dang, crushed him. All right, we got him done. Gultaram upgraded to level 8. So, right now we're kind of bouncing between Expedition 33 and Dune Awakening, so I'm kind of trying to move forward on both of those games. Oh, okay, that's a spot right there. But once we finish Expedition 33 and get through, you know, kind of the meat of all the content in Dune Awakening, we'll see where we're at that point. Because we have some games that are backlogged that I would like to play. Lost Ember. Couple other games, kind of short 1 or 2 stream games that I'd like to play through. Potentially we could try to finish up Breakpoint, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. As Citrian just mentioned, I do really want to play through some more Final Fantasy XIV, so that's always a possibility. I know Dogpool hates it. Here's a lost Gestrel. What, me? I'm not lost at all. Sastro's waiting for you. What? Sastro needs me back? Okay, I was getting bored over here anyway. Whee! But we may not have enough time to really get into any of those because there's a couple games coming out, you know, in the fall, into the winter that we might want to play. One of the big ones is Borderlands 4, though I'm not sure. I feel like I'm seeing mixed kind of reactions to Borderlands 4 right now, and so I'm not 100% sold on Borderlands 4. Another game that I'm excited for that's coming out is Ghost of Yotai. That looks like that'll be really good. So looking forward to Ghost of Yotai. And I can't remember if there are any other big ones that are coming out in the fall or winter. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal? This is Strabami. French Bob for Luna. And Lost Voice music record for Cam. Okay. Let's give Luna the French Bob. Okay. Dogpool is recommending making me play Space Marine Mastercrafted. Okay, is that what we're picking for the Sub-Night? Space Marine Mastercrafted on the Xbox Game Pass? I think this is the direction of Monaco's station. Monaco's station, sorry. Not Monaco, Monaco. Sabi said, I want to see him play Lies of P in the new DLC that dropped for it if he owns it. I don't own it, but I can't remember if... I don't think I own it, but I can't remember if Lies of P is on Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, let's just check. Let's just check. Alright, so first... Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition. Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine Mastercrafted. Is this what you guys are talking about? Alright, so I'll put that on play later. And then... Lies of P. Looks like it is not included. Doesn't look like Lies of P is included. Let's look at one other thing. Okay, so... Borderlands 4 is coming out September 23rd. Ghost of Yotai, October 2nd. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is coming out October 21st. A couple others I was looking at. I was looking at Outer Worlds 2. Is that coming to Xbox Game Pass? Looks like it is. So, when's this come out? What's the release date here? I don't know what this... It says available in 112 days. What is that? When is that? Ugh. October 29th. All right, so let's do that. October 29th. October is going to be a big month. October 29th, 2025. So those are kind of the games I'm looking at. A couple games I'd like to play. I'd like to play Abzu on my backlog. Inner Space would be cool, or Journey. Lost Ember I'd like to get to. We did start Nier Automata. We didn't finish that. That might be a good one to check out as well. So those are some of the like backlog games that I'd be interested in getting to beyond the games that we're playing right now. Said Crimson, search Left 4 Dead 2 and Peak. I don't think Peak is on here. Peak does look hilarious though. I had actually thought that Peak was a VR game. I don't see Left 4 Dead on here. Yeah, I don't think I have that. But Peak looks hilarious. I think Peak isn't that much. It's like $8. I'd potentially be willing to check this one out because it just looks so hilarious. I added it to my wish list. Left 4 Dead 2 is $2. Oh, this game. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a funny game. It would also be fun to check out Pal World with the Night Squad at some point. since that's on the Xbox Game Pass. Because I think Citrine and Beaks have Pal World, so I might be able to play it with them. So it'd be fun to do that one Sunday night instead of Warzone. Excuse me. All right, here's Minoko Station we're going to. Exactly, it's on Game Pass, so we could check out Pal World. That could be a fun one.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Minoko.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiére had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running, yes.
What's the question, Sabi? Another dead gestural in the snow.
Here we are. Minoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it. They're real too.
Giant creature here. Smaller one in the snow. Oh, this thing's alive. Grandest Guard. Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite rewarding. I find it meditative and instructional. Which is better, FF7 Remake or this game? That's a tough question. I think my answer to that... It's this.
Nice.
Oh, Chroma. My answer to that is that... I think I don't know. It's hard to say without having finished the game, I guess. But I would say I like this game more than FF7R. FF7 Remake, like the first one. I'm not sure. I may like FF7 Rebirth more than this, though. I think FF7 Rebirth was a really well done game, and I enjoyed it a lot. But at the same time, like, it's not completely original because it was a remake of a previous game. So in that way, this game feels like more original and fresh in a way that FF7 Rebirth didn't. But it's almost not really fair to compare them because FF7 Rebirth is remaking a game that was already made, whereas this is a fresh new game. I mean, so all that to say, I like them both a lot. I do think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was significantly better than Remake. So Part 2 was a lot better than Part 1. You guys like feet, huh? There's some feet for you.
If Minoko's not here, that means...
Oh!
Slow as ever. Monkey.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Obscur, did Verso pull you into another adventure?
Mom!
New friends.
Speak our language.
So this is Monoko, huh?
To kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Monoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Monoko's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
Here we go. Bow wow 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 wow. Bow wow wow. Bow wow 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 wow. Bow wow wow. Oh, good. So you just get like 20 attacks
Turn
with the...
into a Nevron. Brilliant light.
Get ready.
Get wrecked.
Blades sharp.
Radiance.
Time to
He's
hit
ready
big.
to be broken.
Finesse and precision.
All right, we broke him. What?
Ready to strike.
What just happened? The game skipped and I somehow died from a wildfire? What just happened? I don't even understand what just happened.
I'm ready.
How did I even die from that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
On fire.
Yeah, I might have to turn graphics down some more. Absolutely.
Strike.
Dang it!
Let's have some fun. Radiance away.
All right, it's broken again. It's not stunned anymore, huh?
Let us stay.
dead, man. There we go. 45,000 XP and 3 polished chroma catalysts. Awesome. Nako!
No distraction, son. I'm really busy
Son?
beating up strangers.
Is it actually a son, or is that just a figure of speech? Even with that scare, you're still so slow. Oh, where's the man with the weird arm? Yeah,
no
he's
code,
dead,
said
okay? Ah, Stalact is approaching. The Grandies are taking cover. Come on, come on.
Oh. A stalact.
All right, let's look at our graphics. So we are playing this game on PC using the Xbox Game Pass, and we're playing it on a PlayStation 5 controller. So figure that one out. Everything's on Epic, dude. Said turn off film grain and vignette and motion blur. I'm keeping those because I feel like that gives the game some of the character visually that they wanted to have. So I'll just turn it down to high. Everything was on Epic, so I just turned it down to high graphics and I think we'll be fine. I think we'll notice an immediate performance boost from that. The problem was the NVIDIA GeForce app kept changing. It kept going into my game. Oh, God. Okay, I jumped in a hole by accident. It kept going into the game and actually changing the settings. It was optimizing the settings, but what it kept doing was it kept just basically putting all the settings on like Epic or Ultra mode. And I guess it was doing that because it wasn't thinking like, oh, he is also streaming from the computer at the same time as playing the game, you know? So it's just maxing out the graphics, which if I wasn't streaming, the computer could probably handle. But when I'm streaming and playing the game at the same time, putting things on Ultra and Epic is kind of pushing the envelope on the graphics card. So we need to turn everything down. And I disabled the GeForce app because it was getting so annoying. I was like, you're not
As honored guests,
You're not
first
optimizing. You're screwing me up, man.
defeat the stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right.
The Stalact. Thanks for helping, bro.
You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
Let's dance.
Okay, so
Verso,
what?
why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously...
Finesse and grace.
Gradient attack. You can now use gradient attacks. Each AP used to cast a skill fills the gradient gauge. Once the gauge is full, you can gain 1 gradient charge that you can use with any character to cast a gradient attack. Okay, I don't think this dude is even gonna live that long. Oh, maybe he will.
Blood is flowing. Good.
It absorbed it? Oh. Okay. That's not good. Now he switched to ice. Great. That would have been helpful like 1 second ago. Sabotage. Medium physical damage to all enemies.
Get ready.
Explodes near its allies. It didn't have any allies. It's dead. 18,000 XP. We continue. All right. Easy enough.
Found worthy friends, Verso.
My counters basically killed this dude. Is he harvesting it? What's he doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
Oh, he has a foot fetish too. Oh. Okay, what?
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Oh, but he can transform back, okay.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits,
Feet never fails.
we owe the pleasure of your company.
We're heading for old Lumiére.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but...
I love the humor in this game.
Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
That was a lot like Poe in Star Wars. There will be tons of rare shiny stuff. The undisputed top merchant in the world.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiére.
Okay. Oh, the Grandies came out now that the Stalact is gone. You should go talk to them. They're nicer than Jestrels. If you want to go to old Lumiére, you should take this exit then. By the way, that trophy said that we've now unlocked all playable characters in the game. So, apparently, Minoko is the final playable character in this game. Do we want to do his tutorial? Yes, we will. Give me a second. Sabi said, this game makes me think Clair Obscur is like a mixture of BG3, original Final Fantasy writing and features mixed. Yeah, I mean, I think that you're exactly right, Sabi. This game is heavily influenced by Final Fantasy as well as Baldur's Gate and puts together some of the best elements of those types of games while adding in its own fresh, you know, world and story and kind of spin on that whole genre. So this game's right up my alley, but it's not, you know, it's not derivative. It's not just like, it doesn't just feel like a knockoff Final Fantasy, you know, a cash grab BG3. It feels like a legitimate artistic accomplishment that is enjoyable to play. So I love this game a lot, having a lot of fun with it. And the turn-based combat I like a lot. I mean, I always liked turn-based combat. I grew up on turn-based combat. Pokemon, Final Fantasy, all the RPGs growing up, like, they were all turn-based combat games. So I like it. I like the pace of it. I like the strategy of turn-based combat. And I like that. In some ways, I like the combat in this game more than the combat in Final Fantasy Remake series, because Final Fantasy Remake pretty much went full real-time combat, whereas this game kept a turn-based approach but added some real-time elements, like all sorts of different dodging, parrying, you know, real-time things that you can do, but at the core, the strategy is like turn-based. So it's kind of like chess within the game almost, or like a cool card game that you're playing. So I like this game's take on it. Dogpool says he's not a big fan of turn-based, but I like turn-based.
What lovely feet.
The Bestial Wheel. Heavy. Casting skills moves the wheel's pointer. Corresponding skills are more powerful. All right. Minoko's Bestial Wheel. Minoko's skills move the Bestial Wheel pointer forward. Each mask on the wheel upgrades specific skills. The Almighty Mask upgrades all skills, okay? Upgraded skills are stronger or gain additional effects. Minoko's starting skills are Chalier, Combo, and Stalact Punches. Bestial Wheel is on Heavy Mask, therefore Stalact Punches is upgraded and deals additional damage. Use Stalact Punches to move the Bestial Wheel pointer 4 masks further. Okay. Pellerin heals his allies. And himself, I guess. Alright. Minoko's Nevron skills. Minoko harvests Nevron legs if he's in the party when the Nevrons are killed. Ah, okay. Enemies with lootable legs have this icon next to their health bar. Defeating them will allow Minoko to learn this Nevron skill. Okay. The Bestial Wheel is now on a caster mask. Minoko doesn't have any caster skills yet, but defeating the Pellerin will unlock one. What? I don't understand. Like, is that a weak spot that I can shoot or not?
What lovely feet.
Oh, I didn't dodge that one.
Sweet as
Boom, he's done. Pfft, no damage. Yeah, I got hit a bunch, but it just didn't take any damage. Pellerin's Foot. This foot allows Minoko to use a new skill. You just beat a Pellerin and looted his leg, which allows Minoko to learn the skill Pellerin Heal. Open the skill menu to equip Minoko's new skill. Oh, it is equipped already. Okay. Monacato! All right, let's learn some things. Recover 3% health on a parry. Cool. Combo attack. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Cool. Empowering tint. Healing tints also apply powerful. That could be useful. Alright, so we'll just do those for now until we learn them. And then Luminas. Let's go attack, lifesteal. Maybe... Dodger would be good. Ooh, shared care is nice. I wonder if I have that on others. Well, he doesn't have as many... Sure. All right. So, let's see. I might go... Now I don't know. I might go... Might take Luna out and add Minoko, but this could be a mistake. Might be better to swap out Verso, but let's try this. Let's try this party for now. Just for funsies, basically. Thanks for the GGs. Sabi said, this game's making me love turn-based games. The quick time events are absolutely insane. Love it in this game. I'm going to say after watching hundreds of vids of FF series, only 7, 16, 15, and 14 than this game, I'm hereby declare this game superior in the mechanics of the turn-based genre. You heard it here first here, folks. Sabi has declared it. I can clear the snow and I can clear the rubble, but this is too much. Must we truly dispose of this thing? It does not obstruct the way, it is simply there. It was pleasant meeting the merchant, but things could have become perilous. We did well to return. There's too much we do not know about the crater. The Nevrons there are fierce. Okay, so we just got out across these mountains through Minoko Station. And we're over here now. Looks like maybe there's even another exit that we could take on that side. But we're making our way to Old Lumiére. And it looks like there's still so much of this map that we could explore. These swords in the ground, these glowing swords kind of remind me of a Elden Ring type of scene. Don't they? Kind of looks Elden Ring-ish, I would say. Tellerin switches stance, okay? Alright, he's dead.
Here we go.
Alright, so right now we're on balanced. Bestial Wheel is on balanced. Which I don't think I have anything on that, so let's just do Stalact punches.
Oh, really?
But did he just absorb it?
My turn.
Dang it. Alright, we're on Almighty. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button, dang it!
Your turn to shine.
Jeez, dude. There we go. Longer shell, level 9. On applying shell, its duration is increased by 2. Chadian and Glachesso upgrade to level 9. Reaper Cultist Foot. This foot allows Minoko to use a new skill. Excellent. So that's where I just came from. Now I'm down here. Yeah, this just really makes me think of Elden Ring. I'm having PTSD, guys. Why can't I talk tonight, man? My brain is like moving faster than my mouth.
Nice.
I'm like thinking something, but then not saying it as fast as I'm thinking it, so then I'm stumbling over my words. Look at that giant tower out there. Oh my gosh, look. I have not noticed how close we are to the 33 now. It feels like we've actually gotten a lot closer to the Paintress, doesn't it? At least from this view. Legitimately feels like we're making progress. Hot air balloons out there. All right, dare I go to this next gestural activity here? Gestural Beach. All right, let's see what this... Welcome to the most fiendish challenge of all. What is this? We call it the Gestural Ascension. Gulgor used to suck at climbing, so she built this to hone her skills. Only a few Gestrals managed to reach the top, but those who did are so proud that they decided to live there and never come back. If you reach the top, they'll most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate gestural reward. This is literally only up. Whoops. All right, it didn't jump. Parkour! Why didn't it grab? This is literally only up. Oh my gosh, why is it not grabbing or jumping, dude? I'm pressing the buttons and it's just not doing it. I swear to you. What the heck? I feel like the mechanics of this game are too clunky for this. It's like not made for platforming. This has been the problem in all these challenges. My hands are sweaty. Knees weak. Palms sweaty. There's vomit on my sweater already. It's my wife's spaghetti. I did not appreciate what we were signing up for when I started this. My gosh, dude. I didn't know I was playing only up right now. What the heck? Are we on solid ground here? No. If I fall, I'm gonna lose my mind. What the heck? Why is this going so high? Oh my gosh, dude. What is happening? Why is this so high? This is absurd. I did not know what we were starting when I walked in here. My hands are literally sweating. What sick monster did this? Do we make it? Oh my gosh, dude. Welcome to the crew. Oh, one of us. Oh, one of us. Dance with us now. You made it. You're cool too. Oh, one of us. Nice to see some new faces. Dance with us now. Welcome to the crew. One of us. All right. Man. Oh, really? An expedition? I certainly wasn't expecting that. But your presence here is proof that you climbed the tower like all of us here. You can live here with us now. Forever. Actually, we can't really do that. Oh. Well then, as a souvenir, take this. This is the ultimate gestural uniform. New outfit unlocked. Wear it with pride. You're one of us now. This is his swimsuit. Monaco's swimsuit. Oh my gosh, Crimson Knights, that was crazy. Look how high we are, dude. And I fell off so many times at the beginning, I can't believe that we actually did this. I couldn't even make it past like the first little stage. Well, obviously there's only one thing to do now. And that, my friends, is jump! Ah! Ah! Let's get out of here. Thanks for the GGs, Sabi. Sorry I didn't get to eat your popcorn, though. Time for a swim. Dude, he's wearing his swimsuit now. Not panties. Swimsuit. Hiya, humans. Care for a good deal, says Blacora. We can get a bun for Verso and a ponytail for Luna. Okay. Ta-ta. He's got a bun now. There's nothing you can do about it. Wow, that did not do much. It's unbalanced again. Stalact versus Stalact. Now he switched to ice. Smart.
Your turn to shine.
Now I switch back to fire.
Foolish move.
Counter. Let's see what skills we got. Not much. We don't got much going on.
Not impressed. I think I'll improvise.
Alright, we're on Almighty. Let's go with Stalact punches again on this guy. Now he switched to ice. That guy's dead. Dang it! I keep not doing the gradient block. Switched back to fire. And he's heating up, apparently. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, we broke him, but he's got shields up.
Sweet.
He's no longer stunned. High physical damage, 5 hits, virtuose strike. Here we go.
You can't escape. I'm ready.
Alright, that dude's dead. Every time they get me, every time.
Blades sharp.
Time to burn.
Agile.
Please survive.
I'll manage.
get wrecked. That was huge, dude. Boom! Whew! Alright, that was a tough battle, but we got it done in the end. Brularum and Stalum both upgraded to level 11. We got a Resplendent Chroma Catalyst and 53,000 XP. Mael's up to level 30 now. Minoko needs to catch up. And we got a new Bruler's Foot skill obtained. Thanks for the GGs. Appreciate that, Sabi. And the encouragement.
Well, that will help.
We've opened a gate. All right, let's look at our weapons here. So he got Galterum and Glasgow. Apply burn on self on turn start. 10% increased damage for each self burn stack. Base attack applies 2 burn. It's kind of weird. We could try it. We could try it. Actually, hold on. All right, so have we like learned these or what? I'm thinking no, we haven't mastered these yet. Okay. 2 fights left to master, yeah. So where's this go? Okay, this goes back over to here. All right, so we've already been there. All right, so we'll head back this way. We're just opening gates. Basically a shortcut back to another part of the map that we've already been to. There's one of those things. Oh boy. Hi, humans care for a good deal? This is Kernovi. Skirt, 5,000 for Sael. I'm literally just spending all of my money on outfits. All right, but it'll be good to get her into some actual clothes. Out of that bathing suit. Sabi's getting too excited. I know him. I don't know. I mean, we could try fighting this thing. I'm sure it's just gonna kill me immediately.
Thomas,
there's 47.
Of the 47th Drunken Brigade. Benjamin's been calling us the Drunken Brigade. Ha! I love it. Yeah, we do our best work after a few. The trick is finding that perfect point where your nerves have calmed enough that your mind and body are one, but not so calm that your reactions are dulled. Some of the lads haven't quite managed riding that edge. But I remain in full control of my body and thoughts. Oh! Sounds like someone spotted another Neveron. Better fuel up for our next dance. For Lumiére!
All right. Is this an enemy or what is this? Bourgeon. Alright, what? I don't know. We got a couple problems here. Here's one problem. Is she a floater? But she looks like she is fire, so maybe I shouldn't shoot her. Alright, so what we're gonna do instead is... let's attack her with this.
Let's go, path.
I guess she wasn't technically burning, though. We're unbalanced. I don't think I have anything that's balanced, though. Oh, no, I do. The Chalier combo, but I need 7 for that. All right, so let's just attack him then, I guess.
Your turn to shine.
Oh, got me with the last one, dang it. Okay.
That's more like it.
Oh, good. I forgot that he can just eat one of my characters. How is that fair at all? Switch to fire now.
Just try it.
I don't really want to, like, spend these, though. Is she fire or ice right now? I think she's ice, so let's just attack her. She's
Watch out.
dead.
Please, Spike. Parry it.
You're outmatched.
Here we go.
This will hurt.
it just did 10,000 damage. So is he not burned? What the heck? Alright, now he's burning.
I'll use your fire. Incoming.
Okay. Hurry it. Okay.
This is a tough battle, Crimson Knights. This ain't easy. Another 10,000 damage, and he's ready to break. Alright, we broke him. We broke him. So he's spitting out Monaco now.
My turn.
Oh yeah, gradient charge. Good call, good call, good call. I forgot about that. Guess I'll just do it again, huh? All right, no longer stunned. Alright, so now we're on Agile here. Do I have anything on Agile? Chevalier Piercing. Physical damage that pierces shield, 6 hits. Damage increase for each shield on the target. Agile increased damage. Will it pierce him without a shield though? Hopefully. Yes. Let's go, Crimson Knights! That's a big-time battle right there. Alright, Burning Death. Apply 3 burn to all enemies on death. Interesting. Virgin Skin, we got that. And we got a Polished Chroma Catalyst along with almost 26,000 XP. You didn't believe in me, Sabi, but I got the job done regardless.
Good stuff.
We still got the job done even though Sabi didn't believe. 25% increased breaking damage on burning enemies. Okay. Alright, we'll switch to that soon. I don't exactly remember where I've already been, but I don't think I fought this guy, so we'll just... Can I go into the woods here? No. We'll just come over here and kill this guy. Oh, there's 3 guys. We're unbalanced again.
Bring it on.
Oh, I pressed it too early.
Your turn to dance.
Pressed it too early there, too. Okay.
Okay. That's better.
I think I'll improvise.
Shields its allies.
Watch out.
I never get the gradient blocks. I never expect it.
Let's dance.
Simon said, Crimson, I have to say, can we do the voice channel later date or your next stream? Yeah, that's fine. What was the red cross mark? That means that they are marked. So the next hit on someone who's marked will do increased damage.
to power.
Last ditch effort. Sweet taste of battle. It likes you.
Let's start.
What? I thought I was gonna die. I didn't do great in that battle. I'm not really proud of that. But we got a new foot for a new skill for Monaco. And he learned some Luminas. Portier Crash and Hexga Crush. Kobold, how's it going? Monoko. Doppel said, Sabi, the beginning, Crimson, let me tell you about the game. Enter stream, Crimson, tell me about the game. KBG, how's it going over on YouTube? What you been up to, KBG?
Useful.
Got done playing some more Palia. I don't know how you say it. I think the name of the stream is Old Lumiere, isn't it? If that's the case, we probably should get to Old Lumiere in the stream. Might be a good idea for us. Of course, we're not going to Old Lumiere. This is someplace else. Guess we'll see what this is. Esoteric Ruins. Let's see what's in here. I never know if it's going to be like a single room or if it's going to be like a whole thing, you know? A whole level. My being, a core, with the form of a damned soul. In this state, I'm nothing but condemned. Condemned? Yes, condemned to wander aimlessly, as I have been separated from my companions. But I fear they were the ones who cut me off. I'm vulnerable in this state. Will you be the one to deal the final blow? Are you a spirit? Spirit? This concept is unfamiliar to me. Could you enlighten me? No. KBG said, yeah, a friend of mine invited me to try it out. Nice little cozy MMO, and he can't wait to play this game. Yeah, this game I'm enjoying a ton. And been enjoying Dune Awakening a lot as well. Not so much a cozy MMO, but a more harsh survival game, but fun. Sabi said, the environment, the graphics are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. What do I think of the graphics of this game? Yeah, I mean, I love the artistic style of this game. I love the graphics. But really, like, just the artistic style of the game. And that combined with the soundtrack and the ambiance is excellent. The spirit could be defined as the wandering soul of a dead person, a made-up ghastly creature to scare kids, something you find very scary. I'll say the wandering soul of a dead person. Someone that is dead? Did I die? Since my duty is unknown to me, pardon me, I may not know the answer to your question as I do not know the nature of my state. Weren't you killed by Nevrons? Nevrons? Another concept that eludes me. Okay.
It's weird that they don't know about Nevrons.
It's possible they died before or during the fracture. Or perhaps they called Nevrons something else.
It says Expedition 58 on it. Let's heal up. Talk to this guy a little bit more. I must ask, who are you? Are you perhaps explorers of some sort? Is this why you sought out this place? It's complicated. Please listen. I yearn for something. Yearn for what? I do not yet know. Beyond the cliffs, something is resonating. In the hopes of remembering the path I must walk, I feel the answer is near. So can I get up there? Oh, okay, yeah, I can get up there. All right. I yearn for a burger or pizza, but I do not know. All right, so this kind of is a whole area. Boom. Now let's go up here. See what we just unlocked. Chroma. Okay. More money to buy more outfits, basically.
Useful.
More Lumina. Color of Lumina. Said Crimson reminded this is not a AAA game title, it's a AA game with like a $50 million budget or less. I mean, it was made by professionals though, that's the thing. How's this work?
We'll have to go through the maze.
Well, how do you get through the maze? I'm confused. Okay, so I guess this opens this door.
This place is giving me a headache.
Me too. Where's the fighting? All right, I'm not really sure. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I don't really understand the puzzle here. I'm not getting it. Your chat way back about the stream, you said, what? To do a voice chat at a later stream, and I said, yeah, that's fine. Is that what we're talking about? How do I get out of here? Oh, he said, Crimson, I'm thinking of you doing a reaction stream, but the game trails and game clips stuff, what do you think? Not shorts or anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to, you know, I'm open to whatever. Whatever you want the sub night to be. There we go. We freaking made it, Crimson Knights.
The door closed again.
Spooky.
Nice.
Wood board. Several pieces of wood that do not fit together. They have shiny bindings.
An advantage.
So, Sabi, you're saying do that instead of Space Marines or whatever? So is that what I was supposed to get? I was just supposed to get some boards? Alright, sounds good, Sabi. Yeah, I feel like it's been a little while since we've done any kind of reaction stream or anything, so I'd be down. Alright, hopefully we got what we needed to get. It rings. Something beckons to me. So you have it. It was this material. Will this work? Come closer, please. Are you talking about these wood boards? Do you not see? I'm exposed. I've not the means to protect this frail core, so please give those to me. Sure. This is good. My duty renewed. I'm coming back to life. Protecting heal Pictos. Healing an ally also applies shell for 1 turn. Portier. Nobody can touch me now. I thank you. My form is now complete and my duty restored along with it. So you were a Nevron. As I said, I'm not familiar with this term. For what reason do you call me a Nevron? You kill humans, trapping their chroma. I see. I'm now defined by my duty. Fortunately, I don't think I am what you call a spirit anymore. Being defined as a Nevron feels right. Goodbye. Let our path never cross again. Alright. I'm not gonna kill him. I'll let him be. Said you wanted to ask something and forgot to tell you earlier. Can we do voice chat at the end, please? I thought... Sabi, didn't you just say you want to do voice chat at a different stream? You're confusing me. Alright, so is this old Lumiére up here? Yes.
Lovely.
Lovely. Alright, so we're just gonna get into old Lumiére. We probably won't be able to finish whatever's happening here. But here's old Lumiére, everybody.
Welcome, my friends, to old Lumiére.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiére used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
The heart of the paintress. That'll be interesting to see, whatever that is. David said, if you had to pick between Clair's music and Nier Automata, which would it be? Oh man, they're both really good. I don't know. Which would you choose? The story I always tell is that I somehow stumbled across the Nier Automata soundtrack and I listened to it without ever having played the game. So I would listen to the Nier Automata soundtrack and I hadn't even played the game before. But this soundtrack is really good too. Both excellent soundtracks. But sure, Sabi, we could try to talk for a few minutes at the end. Oh my gosh, he has no points assigned. Well, that would probably help. Yeah. That would probably help a bit. Let's look at something. All right, let's assign to him Breaking Burn. 25% increased break damage on burning enemies. All right, let's take Sweet Kill off of her, and let's see, what is this? Healing an ally, also apply Shell for a turn. Apply 3 burn to all enemies on death. Alright, we'll just go by level. Let's just learn by level. He's doing that. Let's do this. Protecting heal. On death, plus 4 AP to allies. All right. Apply shell for 3 turns on battle start. That's auto shell. I'm trying to unlock these Pictos to get the Luminas available. So we just need to unlock a lot more Luminas. Alright, but let's look at this and let's upgrade our attributes. All right, it looks good to me. She's got 18 more luminas that we can apply, so let's get this way up. Defense. All right. All right, let's do that. She's got 12. Perfect. All right, so we're good there. Learn skills. She's got 10 points to learn a skill now. So what is this? Tremor. Deals high earth damage to all enemies. One hit removes all enemy shields. Terraquake deals low earth damage and break damage to all enemies every turn. Also increases all break damage received by 50%. 3 turns. Consumes energy to increase the duration of 5 turns. Okay. Well, we'll try that. He's got 7 points. With 8, we could get Strike Storm, so let's keep saving. She's got 12. All right, so let's see what we can get over here. Revenge. High single target fire damage, 1 hit. Damage increase for each hit received since the previous turn can break. Then I might save up for this. Pyrolyse. Deals extreme single target fire damage, 3 hits, applies 5 burn per hit. David said, that's a good point. I've also listened to Nier's music outside of the game. Don't see myself doing that with Clair. Both are bangers, though. I've listened... I mean, I listened to Nier's music before I even played the game, outside of the game. I did look up Clair Obscur, and its soundtrack's on Spotify, so I also listened to Clair Obscur's soundtrack outside of the game as well, but that's after being exposed to it through the game. But both great soundtracks. Sabi said, that upgrade system absolutely reminds me of Fallout series attributes upgrade. Male character in here is so attractive, beautiful. Nier music is nostalgia, but Clair music are bangers. Both are good. This is interesting. You just have to literally find Mighty Strike. Deals high single target damage, 2 hits, uses weapons elements, deals double damage if the target is stunned, goes to Almighty Mask. She has 11 points, so what's this? Dark Wave. High dark damage to all enemies, 3 hits. Consumes all foretell for increased damage. Alright, so we're in old Lumiére right now. This place is an absolute wreck, but it's pretty wicked. This is Mandelgo. Fight the merchant, of course, of course. Let's unlock some discounts. Who should we fight? I mean, I always usually go with my L, so I feel like that's what I'm gonna do again. No, Mandelgo!
Finesse and grace.
He is broken. Oh, now he's not, apparently. He is dead. I took 1 hit from him, unfortunately. But otherwise, we did well. That fight was brilliant. I like you. Algeron. For $13,600, we can get the level 10 Algeron. Free aim shots can consume 1 foretell to deal 100% more damage. Base attack applies 3 foretell. Interesting. I will purchase. Chroma Catalyst. Get 10 of these. Polish Chroma Catalyst. You can get 5. Longer Powerful. On applying Powerful, its duration is increased by 2. This is 20,000. Alright, we'll buy that. Color of Lumina. We'll get these. 3 of those. Healing Counter. Recover 25% health on counterattack. Alright. Revive Tint Shard. We'll get that. Polish Chroma Catalyst to level up weapons to 9. I have 37 of these, so I feel like I don't really need that. Stay on your toes. All right, so now we've got 7 revived tint shards. We've only got 4 heal shards, though. Toes! Old Lumiére.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
How much
Why did he do that? What the heck was the point of that? He almost just killed all of us, dude.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of old Lumiére, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Yes, sorry.
I effed up. Yeah, not the smartest move I've ever seen.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
Really? You learned the
It's
word
okay,
quagmire?
Let's move on, shall we?
It's not really okay, but we're just gonna have to deal with this. Alright, let's kill these guys. Thank God it added these people to my party. Because it could have ended up just being only Minoko in the party, and then it'd be like kind of in a little bit of a bind here. All right, balanced.
Let us stay now.
Focused foretell.
Here's your card.
I'll do it.
Bye-bye.
Brace yourselves. Ready to revoke.
It's not me.
Oh my gosh, I should have used dodge on that.
Energized.
Dang. Batlum, level 10 obtained. All right, now I can use a new skill, but we have a new weapon, a level 10 Batlum. This is smart. They split up the party, which forces me to go back to using some characters that maybe I haven't been using as much. Hypothetically. Thanks for the nice parries. Appreciate that. Dog pull. Alright, so what do we get? We got Chevalier Thrusts. Heavy physical damage to all enemies, 3 hits. I don't know right now. Accelerating last stand, protecting last stand. Have been learned.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiére end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Do we always start on balanced?
Here's your card.
Your turn to shine.
Finally, I got one.
I'd love a dart.
Whoops, I missed that one. All right. Guess we just attack.
It likes you.
Wow, 2 Brady encounters in one battle. Oh, okay, the weapon I have might be starting me on balance. Gotcha. And I forgot to check the weapon, actually. No, it was lower level. I didn't forget to check it, it's just lower level.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived.
So Gestrels existed before the fracture?
Rebirth.
Here's this guy again. The Thanos Snap Man. Fading Man. I have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spirit trapped in the Gamage? These days, I am just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Are you talking about the paintress? She paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never get to experience. That saddened her. I encouraged them to believe that their dreams are within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. She did love to challenge me. Of all of them, she and I are the most alike. All of them. It's important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they're far away. Far, far away. Are you originally from old Lumiére? I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces. The man has gone silent. All right, he's silent now. All right. If I'm gonna talk Wasabi for a few minutes, then I think this is probably a good spot to stop for tonight. It's a little stone thing.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
It does. That's what I was thinking.
Let's bring him a gift. I was surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
Do you trust him?
I trust that he wants to reach the paintress. So for now, our interests are aligned.
He has been helpful. Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Minoko.
He's like, I'm definitely not listening to your
Did you meet
conversation.
Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay. Finding them comes first. Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
It looks like a giant person bowing down. Expedition 58.
They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is... Is this true?
Is what true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
Well, I'm glad that everybody except me, the person playing the game, knows what's going on.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
And find treasure along the way! That's what he said.
Feels like home.
Yeah. Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking
All right.
of home, where do you live in Lumiére?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
David said, is it just me or does Luna look kind of Asian? I assume she is an Asian character, right? That's what I assumed. All right. Let's see if Sabi's in here to talk to. Hey, Sabi, can you hear me? All right, hold on a second.
All right.
All right. I can hear you. How's it going, man?
Yeah, going awesome, Crimson. What about you? It's been a long time since I heard your beautiful voice.
Doing well, man. Good to see you again. Welcome back. So, you were saying that you've got some kind of thing you wanted to talk about or something?
Yeah, but before that, I wanted to thank you, Crimson, for playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, one of the greatest game ever made of 2025.
Of course. We can actually thank Dogpool because Dogpool's the one who suggested that we check it out. So I was kind of, based on what I had seen in the previews, I was like, maybe I'll skip it, you know. But then he was like, no, you should really play it. It's really good. So he convinced me, and I'm glad that he did.
Alrighty, then credit goes to him as well, to Dogpool, for mentioning and convincing our host to play this game.
Woohoo! Thanks,
yeah, the thing I
Dogpool.
want... Hello to Dogpool, of course. Yeah, the main thing I wanted to talk is that, Crimson, what do you think of the new content idea I was talking, like reacting and then uploading like a video of a long video content, those kind of stuff? What do you think about this?
What do you mean? Like reacting? You're saying reacting to stuff and making videos out of that?
Yeah, so that the new idea is like you in the reaction stream you react to like 1 minute or 2 minutes of clips in there. For this, I think that if I claim one sub night in there, I will give you a long video like 30-minute or 20-minute video. You will react to that video or any other video which covers the 1 hour time, and then you will upload it on your YouTube. Like reacting, sharing thoughts, pausing the video, and sharing your own opinions, those kind of stuff. But it's not a live type of streaming or anything. It's like uploading videos.
So you're saying instead of doing a live sub night, to just have me do a certain kind of video?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. What do you think about this stuff going on? Like doing this kind of content in the new way?
I'm open to it. I guess, you know, I haven't been making as many videos because I've been still consistently streaming, but I feel like since starting my new job, you know, a year and a half ago, I just haven't felt like I've had enough time. I haven't had as much time to like edit videos. So I could have more time to edit videos if I streamed less, honestly. But I guess I've leaned towards just continuing to stream and hang out with you guys as opposed to spending time editing videos, even though I like editing videos. So I think that's been for me the main thing stopping me from just making video content in general. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely open to your idea. But I think the best way for me to reliably do something like that, like let's say if you redeemed a sub night and you wanted me to react to stuff and turn it into a video, then probably like I would not stream one night so that I could just make that video instead, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's the content.
Right. And then I would just make the video and then upload that for you guys to watch.
Yeah, that's the one. And we can share our thoughts in the comment section.
Yeah.
Video after watching. I was thinking we can stuff on doing content, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to being creative with how we use sub nights and trying different things, so. I think the main thing with like reaction streams and stuff is just, you know, making sure that we're not getting like copyright struck by whatever thing we're trying to react to. So I'd have to think about, you know, how to do that well.
Yeah, I've seen in many of the other reaction channels they upload this kind of stuff. So I think it's not copyrighted since they also react to it. Like for instance, I have one of Maxor's videos, the god of editing, of course. He uploaded one of the most famous video called "In an Incorrect Summary of Ultra Kill." Of course, you know about this game. Ricky mentioned as well. So in this video, this is like 20 minutes long video. So if I were to tell you the react to the video, so you can edit it in your own way or don't edit at all, since this is 20-minute video and not much editing is, not necessary or anything.
Right.
But I was thinking that you can react to it, pause, and share your own thoughts on the jokes, on what he's talking about, and what are your opinions on this, what are your thoughts, those kind of stuff, and then play the video. That kind of content I'm talking about. So, what do you think? Will you up for this new content idea?
Yeah, I'm open to it. I think probably the best way to do it would be, if you DM me your links and examples or, whatever, just DM stuff to me and we can talk about it more and take a look at it together.
That sounds good. Also, that time limit, you can also set the time limit for live stream stuff like 1 hour maximum, hour maximum.
You're kind of breaking up, Sabi. I can't really hear what you're saying.
I was talking that
there we go.
If you want to set the time limit for maximum videos, like for example, if you want like 1 hour or 2 hour videos, and in that time limit, you can only react that time. If 2 hours has passed, then no reaction. Those kind of time limit, I'm saying. So this will cover up the live streaming time.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Also, if you want more thoughts on this, you can also go in and like ask the Crimson Knights on this. What do they think, and do they like this kind of new idea? Like you can start a poll and those kind of stuff to get other opinions. What do they think? Idea.
Yeah, I mean the other way you can do it is we just you try it, you do it once, and then you get people's thoughts and reactions to, the test that you do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm open to it. Thanks for the idea, man.
Nice. Thank you for hearing me out, Crimson.
Of course, dude. So I know you also said you wanted to talk about the game next time. So the next stream, I will probably stream Expedition 33 again on Thursday. So I'll be back on Thursday with more Expedition 33.
Gotcha. And I cannot wait for Expedition. Also, if you want, you can check the Metacritic for Expedition 33. It's like top charts.
I know.
Years.
Yeah, it's been very highly rated. Metacritic 93 Metascore from critic reviews. User reviews 9.7, so basically 97 out of 100. So very highly rated.
Yeah, I cannot wait for you to finish this game, Crimson. The finale will be the most epic finale you've ever seen.
I'm excited. I know too. Dogpool said, you're so close to Crimson finding out. I know. I think the next stream we're gonna, discover some major plot points. So I'm really excited. We left tonight's stream as a cliffhanger, but on Thursday we'll get back to it and learn a whole lot more. So I'm very excited for the next stream.
Man, me too. Also, Crimson, have you seen the new game that has been released that's taking the internet by storm? And that is our GOAT Hideo Kojima's new game, Death Stranding 2.
Oh, yeah, I've been seeing clips of that. I never even played Death Stranding.
but seems like, you know, people are enjoying it. So
also Crimson in Reddit, I think 4 of the Game of the Year contestants has already been decided. Those are, first is Death Stranding 2, second is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, then comes Expedition 33 and Monster Hunter Wilds. Those 4 are
Interesting.
top of the chart. Top of the charts.
I think those all seem to be great games. We'll
Perfect.
see. They may add some more to the list by the end of the year. I could see Dune Awakening being on that list. We'll see if some of the other games that are still going to come out later this year will be on that list.
Yeah, can't wait for the new games to come. Also, Crimson, is Death Stranding 2 on Game Pass?
I don't think so. Dogpool said he played the first Death Stranding up to Chapter 7 and then gave up.
Ah, got it. Death Stranding 2 is like... You don't know what's happening, but you will love it. You will love it. That kind of game.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
serious and
It
goofy
always
gamey.
looks kind of weird to me, you know? So, like, I don't know what I'll think about that.
Also, one thing I will say is that the internet is still cannot stop talking about the graphical enhancement on Death Stranding 2. Like, if you play this game, I've seen the intro and other graphical enhancements. My God, it's like real life. If you play this game, it's like real life. Period, point blank.
Dogpool said Death Stranding 2 is PS5 only at the moment. Okay. I think I actually have Death Stranding. I might have it. I don't know. Maybe it was in the Epic Games Store or something. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's Epic Games Store when it was on free, I think. On 2023 or I guess.
And this says Director's Cut, but I don't know if there's just the normal version. I don't know where I have Death Stranding. I have to look that up. Oh, okay. I have Death Stranding. Yeah. I have Death Stranding, not Director's Cut, in Epic Games.
Gotcha. So you have the base version.
Yeah, I have the base version.
Hmm.
But I never played it.
Yeah. And if in future, if you get the chance to play Death Stranding 2, make sure to give it a try. See what do you think about this game.
All right. Sounds good, man.
Sounds
Well,
perfect.
it's
And
getting late, so I want to wrap it up, but good talking with you, Sabi. And again, I'll be back on Thursday so we can talk some more about Expedition 33 at the next stream.
Yeah. Happy to Crimson, and thank you very much for the awesome VC. Take good care and see you soon on Thursday.
All right. Sounds good. Night, man.
God bless you and good night.
Night. All right, Crimson Knights, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Again, made some great progress in Expedition 33. Having a lot of fun, and we're on the precipice of some sort of big revelation about Mael, about Verso. So it's going to be really interesting to see what we learn. Again, welcome to Sabi. Thanks for chatting tonight. Thanks for the conversation and ideas and for redeeming a sub night. We'll get that all figured out. But I'll be back on Thursday night with some more Expedition 33. So have a good next couple days, Crimson Knights, and I will see you then. Sleep well, everybody.